Hello. In this video, I'm going to show you how to connect from make.com to Google Drive, step by step through the Google Cloud Console. So your automations can create folders, save files, manage documents automatically as part of your automation settings. If you have already connected Gmail or Google Sheets to make.com, if you want to know how to do that, simply watch back tons of my previous videos to show you. You might expect this to be the same as a one-click process. You add a module, you click on Create Connection, and then you start from here. However, it's not. And that surprises a lot of people when they hit the screen for the first time. It will look seamlessly, if it will look seamless if you go through this process, doesn't even tell you if you're doing anything wrong. Connecting Google Drive to make.com does take a few more steps than just Gmail or Sheets. How simple it is, one click. But it's all clicking through menus. There's no coding, and you only need to do it once. And today I'm going to walk you through this exact process. If you look at this online help, you see actually how to create a connection with Google Drive. It says to connect Google Drive and Make. To connect an email ending with Gmail or Google Mail, you need to create a custom OAuth client account in the Google Cloud Platform and get your project client credentials to establish connection in Make. So why can't I use a normal quick connection like before? To be honest, it will work, but it will only work for Google Workspace account. So for Gmail or Google Mail, you are looking at personal gmail.com accounts. We cannot use it that way, as explained here. Rather than using make.com's own OAuth credentials like Gmail does, you need to create your own credentials in the Google Cloud Console instead. So make.com can then use those to connect. The good news is this is entirely click-through menus, no code. So let's get started. First, we need to go find Google Cloud Console. So basically, if you go open a Google search, Google Cloud Console, you will definitely find it from there. Or you can type console.cloud.google.com. It will lead you straight to the same place as well. It's already detected my Dunning-Clicks account right here. So all you need is to make sure this is the right account you're connecting, and then you agree to any of the services. If you like email updates, you tick the box. You click agree and continue.
Just for your information, if you want to build automations faster, click the link in the description of this video below to get my free make.com beginner's guide right now. It covers the core skills that you'll need to get real results quickly in matters of days. Thank you.
So first you go on the top, you say select a project. Here you actually see on the top right hand corner, new project. So click on that. It will look something quite weird like this. So let's just name this project something like Make Automations. Simple as that. Click create. And it's setting up for you. We just need to wait for a few seconds for it to load. Now it says create project, make automations, and this the tag means it's done. You can actually click select projects from there, or you can go back to the top left hand corner on the main page to do the same thing. Now we're in a very complicated looking home screen for Google Cloud Console in our project page. First, I want to draw your attention to the left-hand menu, left side menu, and then we're going to go to API and Services, and then we're going to click on Library. In the search bar here, let's just type Google Drive API. Click on the search results. And there's this enable button in blue. Click on that. Wait a few seconds. The page will reload, showing the API that is now enabled, just like that in front of our eyes. Excellent, it's done now. Let's go back to the left side menu. Let's go to the OAuth consent screen. Click on this Get Started button. Under app name, simply type make.com. Under the user support email, enter your email or choose it from the list. Click Next. Under the audience, we need to select external and click Next. Under the contact information, you need to enter the email again and click Next. And then tick this Agree button. I agree to the Google API Services User Data Policy. And then you click Continue. The final step is to click on this button, Create. You're now in the OAuth consent screen settings. So we have just created the app information and we have created the app. Following the instruction on apps.make.com/Google-Drive, if you want to follow the instructions there, then you need to have a look at the next. We need to go to the audience and select external. I think we've already done that. Audience, we've already done all of that. What we need to do next is ready to go to branding. Before that, we need to go to test user and make sure you're adding yourself as a user. Excellent. So now we are going to branding, as it says there. So obviously you put in the app name. I already put in Mike, and I use this email for user support. Down here, this is where you need to enter. First is make.com as the domain. Second is intro promat, spells like this. And we go back here, it actually tells you what the two intro. So let's just copy this and come back here like this. And then click Save. We've done that. So we've done this step, that's step number 4 in branding. We have already done the test users. So now we're going to put the app into production. So on the audience on the left-hand side, we need to turn this on to publish the application. Push to production, set confirm. Excellent. What's next is to go to data access session. Go to data access section to add or remove the scope. So these are the scope we need to add. So there's some scope already in my, go to data access. So we need to add or remove scope. So first one, we need to do the auth drive. You either copy the whole thing or copy, for example, off that drive and then pop in here to search and then tag. And now we'll add more scope. This time user info.gmail.email. You just pop that here and then you can search for it. Take that and update. So right here. And then the final one is the drive.read only. Pretty much allowed Google Drive to do the stuff that they need to do. go back to add or remove scope and search on the top, drive.oni, read.oni, take that and click update. And now we're going to click save. Okay. This is where we are at. Now we need to create your Google Drive client potential. So we need to go to client on the left-hand side. So client on the left-hand side. We now need to create a client. So we need to create client. Application type, we're going to stick to the first one, web application. And the client, let's just say make.com or make. Now we need to add authorized redirect URLs. If you go back to the instruction page, it will give you one here. You need to copy this whole thing and pop it in. Now I would suggest you to add another one for make.com as well. Add URI and then you pop that there. Please feel free to pause the video and pop in this link. If not, when I can, I'll put it on a comment so you can see the redirect URIs as well. So now we're going to click create. It did say it may take 5 minutes to a few hours for settings to take effect. What you need to do right now is to make sure you keep a copy of this client ID or keep this page open and you can copy over. So I'm just going to copy that and just save it somewhere. And then copy this client secret. And click OK. You can always find it back in here. And this is the information there as well. So you can always find it here. Client ID. And you can use this button to copy that anytime. Okay. So we've done all of this now. So now we're on make.com, adding a Google Drive module in the new scenario. I'm going to click on create a connection. We are using Google restricted connection. Feel free to name it however you want, but you need to go to the advanced settings and go to client ID and copy that information, client secret. Remember, you can find it. You can always find it back in the additional information area. This is the client ID and you can use this copy button to copy the client secrets if you haven't managed to copy and paste it somewhere before. So now we're going to click on sign in with Google. We're going to click on done and clicks and then we click continue. It's okay if it hasn't been verified. You can just tick this button to allow them to save and download all of your Google Drive files and click continue. And that's done. It's now been connected. Now, one thing though, if you go back to the project itself, if you go to the navigation menu, it will always be good if you just enable other APIs. So if you go to APIs and services, click on library. And here we enabled Google Drive API already. So here, if you go in there, it's already been enabled. Manage. So now we're going to add something more that you will use. For example, Google Docs API. Enable that. And Google Sheets API. You get exactly the same. Enable that. And go back to the library. Maybe wherever you need to use Google Form, maybe. Google Forms API. Just enable it all. Just so that it's going to go smoothly without any problem because you already enabled the API. So this is it. Now you know how you set up the Google Cloud Console. If you have problem when you go to connection, you can go to this instruction and follow exactly what is suggested. to complete this process. Also, watch my videos to really help you understand practically and visually how it actually works as well. If you do like my video, simply subscribe to my channel and follow my future videos. Do a little thumbs up to like my video and comment if you have any further questions. And I hope this videos to show you how that works on a connection for Google Drive will not be very confusing as long as you follow my step-by-step guide. Thank you for watching today. Goodbye.